Ready? Alright. According to JDRF.org, type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease in which a person's pancreas stops producing insulin, a hormone that enables people to get energy from food. Children and adults basically can get type 1 diabetes at any point in time in their life. There's nearly 3 million people worldwide in the United States who have type 1 diabetes currently. Type 1 diabetes also accrues for $14.9 billion worth in healthcare costs in the United States alone each year. Basically, some warning signs of type 1 diabetes are hunger, wetting the bed, sudden mood changes, or sudden mild sweats. Currently, there is no cure for type 1 diabetes. Through research of stem cells, scientists believe that they could not only cure diabetes, but hundreds of other diseases as well. We as humans need to be the voice for stem cell research, and all agree that this research can in fact help millions of suffering people today. Basically all while conducting this research in an ethical manner. My father, brother, and I all have type 1 diabetes. It gives us an instant responsibility every single day we get up and out of bed. We have to test our blood sugar 4 to 8 times a day, and we all have the insulin pump, which is, if I can find it, right here. Basically what this is, it's like a electronic pancreas. It holds up to 300 units of insulin, and each time that we eat food or our blood sugar is too high, we have to program it in here, and it automatically calculates how many units of insulin we need to have a steady blood sugar. Type 1 diabetes uses carb counting, and according to Walsh and Roberts, carb counting is counting the grams of carbohydrate in the food eaten to determine the amount of insulin needed to maintain a normal blood sugar. There's some things that I missed out growing up due to having diabetes and living with it. Quality time with friends. Basically, when my blood sugar is too high, I'm normally tired, just easily irritated, and not myself. So I got to miss out on some times with my friends. Growing up, I missed a lot of sports practices due to having low and high blood sugars. There was a point in time where I had to go to the hospital senior year of football. I got dehydrated, my blood sugar was too high, and I couldn't really get it down, so I had to go to the hospital and put an IV in me and get rehydrated. I got it when I was 5, and I gained a lot of weight when I first got it. When your blood sugar is low, you tend to eat a lot, but I'd overeat too much, and that led to weight gain. Growing up, your health is a lot more important than you are when you're a little child, so now I got to kind of watch what I eat, and I started doing my own diet that, like a little fasting diet that kind of maintains my blood sugar because I'm not eating throughout the day a lot or whatever, and it kind of stabilizes my blood sugar levels as well. Stem cell research can be ethically conducted. Basically, there's two types of stem cells, embryonic and adult. It is ethically right to conduct research on adult stem cells, just basically due to the fact that they're already developed and you're not having to risk an embryo to conduct the research on them. Research has also shown that embryonic stem cells have a higher chance of treating diseases, but also show that by conducting further research with adult stem cells, this research could exceed the expectations of embryonic stem cells as well. And according to Ian Murnahan, a journalist for the website explorestemcells.co.uk, adult stem cells derived from adult tissues, and with their own personal consent, basically there's no ethical dilemma that arises with that. Type 1 diabetes can also not only affects me, but people around me and in my everyday life. Depending on what my blood sugar is, my mood can be up and down a lot. When my blood sugar is high, normally like I said before, I become easily angry and irritated very easily. It affects my mom and my dad because whenever they ask me questions, I get irritated and kind of freak out on them. So they're always worrying about me, about what I eat or what my blood sugar is at all times. They're always asking me about my diabetes, just basically trying to learn a little bit more to get a better understanding of what it is as well. Whenever I'm quiet or don't seem in a good mood, they always ask me and are concerned if my blood sugar is normal or right as well. Diabetes not only affects my life, but the life of my dad and brother too. According to John Volz, my dad, it affects his life negatively. He carries mail and is constantly like walking or whatever. He has a walking around. He walks about 5 miles a day. And when you exercise, your blood sugar tends to get low. So this kind of slows down his timing and kind of delays him from getting off work on time. And according to my brother Jace Volz, he too also says diabetes affects his life in a negative way. He had an instance in 5th grade where he had a low blood sugar a couple practices and had to end up skipping them, and this caused him his starting position on his baseball team. In conclusion, by being a voice for stem cell research, we as humans have the power to help millions of people rid the negativity and worries out of their lives. Diabetes is a disease that everyone, including those who don't have, should take seriously. Anyone can get it at any given time. Through the research and development of stem cells, one day there could be a cure for not only diabetes, but hundreds of other diseases as well. We all need to take a stand and allow scientists and researchers to continue to ethically develop new ways in attempting to find a cure for disease. Why not take advantage of technology and help those people that have certain diseases live worried and stress-free? Thank you.